What's up, KGS? Headmaster here, and welcome to Tracks Tuesday on this week's theme of sport. So in a little while, we're going to be looking at some sporting songs, and I promise not to cheat just by kind of throwing out there some film soundtracks. We'll go a little bit deeper than that if we can. First, some shout-outs. Congratulations to Tilly. Gold commendation certificate for Tilly. Really well done to you. That will be kind of either winging its way to you or waiting for you when we get back to school. And for the rest of you, keep working hard, keep submitting that great work and all those competitions and other things that are going to earn you commendations, because all those certificates and all the cookie vouchers are still waiting to be received and won by you. Speaking of winning things, the house competition is still going strong. We had the launch of 3 new competitions, so hot off the heels of the house photography competition, which went really well. Congratulations to everybody who entered and earned points for their house. We've got the house invent your own board game, which I really like, something I used to do a little bit of when I was a bit younger. Nothing as fantastic as Monopoly. If it was, I'd have been retired by now. We've got the house baking or house bake-off. So good luck with that. I'm hoping that my family takes part, even though we can't enter, just so I can sample the wares. And we've got the house Lego building competition. So hopefully one of the houses is going to adopt me as a new recruit, and I can kind of enter on their behalf, because you'll have noticed that I like a bit of Lego here and there. I've got the Burj Khalifa on the go, just as kind of demonstration. That's probably the most unstable Lego set I've ever built, because of its height and all the fiddly little pieces. So every time I move it around, I have to be quite careful with that. But hopefully I could come up with something even better, broader, taller, more inventive than one of those sets. Speaking of competitions, a lot of you have signed up already to the KGS Strava Club. If you haven't, do so. Set up by the KGS Sport fraternity. Sign up, and whether you're walking, running, cycling, or any other activity that you can measure, that you can count, and it's just a way of keeping track of what you've been up to, seeing what other people have been up to. So do sign up to there and kind of keep us up to date with what you've been doing. Hopefully you're keeping fit and healthy, as I said before, healthy of mind, healthy of body. So it's something to really keep going. And the KGS Strava Club can help both inspire you to do that and kind of measure how well you're doing. So thank you for that very much indeed. What else we've got? I've got some birthdays, of course. So today, keeping the second year theme of birthdays, we've got Ollie in the second year. And this year, rather than the lower 6, we've got Tom in the 5th year. So to Ollie and to Tom, many happy returns. Hopefully you had a great day with your families despite the lockdown. Hopefully you'll enjoy it all. You'll be able to touch base with friends. Despite the weather, actually, weather's taking a turn for the worse today, but hopefully it won't be too bad. And as ever, whatever happens, it's your birthday, so I hope that it brings everything that your hearts desire. Have a great day, guys. So back to this theme of kind of top tracks, Tuesday's tracks, sports themes. Could have stuck with Chariots of Fire and gone for Vangelis. That's a bit of a cheat. Could have gone for some of the Rocky theme tunes. Bit of a cheat as well. Survivor rather, Eye of the Tiger. Could have gone for one of those kind of upbeat songs, Who Let the Dogs Out, Jump, or Darude Sandstorm. All great songs, all quite inspirational. People listen to them a lot when they're working out or running. Blur's song too, but all of that, they're not songs about sport. Could have gone for an album that's got a footballer on the front, so The Wedding Presents, George Best. But again, the songs aren't really about sport. I'm not going to go for 5 options today, because apparently I can't put 5 options on Twitter for you to vote on, but I'm going to go more than 3 because it was hard to choose. So naturally, I'm going to go for 4 options. Okay, here it comes. In number 4, I'm going to go for Kraftwerk, Tour de France. Kraftwerk, one of the kind of earliest electronica bands, brilliant kind of breakthrough band, and it does what it says on the tin. It's about the Tour de France. Could have gone for Yellow's The Race, could have gone for Cake's The Distance, about motor racing and cycling and sport, but I went for Kraftwerk, Tour de France. In number 3, I'm going to go for a cricket song. Now, I could have gone for a whole album. The Duckworth-Lewis Method, born out of the Divine Comedy, created an album called the Duckworth-Lewis Method, and you can't believe how difficult that is to say on video. It's like cricket poetry, but it's a whole album, and so rather than picking out a song, I wanted to go for a song by a guy called Roy Harper, When an Old Cricketer Leaves the Crease. Very melancholy traditional tune, so a nice balance against Kraftwerk's Tour de France. Number 2, I'm going to go really left field. I'm going to go Belle and Sebastian, song of Stars of Track and Field. Belle and Sebastian, great band, lots of great tunes. Slightly indie, but really kind of thoughtful lyrics, and it's got a great line in there about a boy who threw the discus for Liverpool and Widnes. It's kind of half rhymes that really work. So that's my number 2 sports song, because it is about somebody kind of participating. But all these songs are about sports and sportsmen rather than just related to. And in that vein, number 1 out of all the football songs I've ever had, all the chants around all the stadiums, all the songs that teams come out to, they're not necessarily about football. They just become associated with football. And same with lots of sports songs, like the Calypso, the cricket, and the TMS. These aren't songs that are about sport. They're just associated with sport. This song is about sport. It's about football. In fact, it's about a program about art. There's a line in it where the kind of in the relationship with the partner says, "What's that you're watching?" And the guy says, I presume it's a guy, "It's a program about art." He's watching a football match. And it is by the Hitchers, and it's called Strachan, and it describes the match that he's watching, and Gordon Strachan scoring a magnificent hat-trick, and it's a great throwback to a great era of football, and that type of footballer as well, whether it's kind of the Strachans, the Archie Gemmells, the Kenny Dalglish, they all happen to be Scottish, no kind of preference of mine. Maybe it's the diminutive kind of sandy-haired look that I kind of associate with. But it's a great song, and I've listened through, just checked, there's no rude lyrics, and it just builds to a crescendo, and it's a great kind of sporting theme as a supporter of a game. And I think that whole thing about, it's a program about art, about sport being art. So often, whatever sport we enjoy, you can watch it and think that is an artistic moment, that skill level, that play, that individualism. Absolutely fantastic, and it is like watching art being performed. And so today's quote comes from one of the greatest sporting artists of all time, Michael Jordan, who said, "I have failed over and over and over again in life, and that is why I succeed." Have a great day, guys. Headmaster out.